Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not how we want to play. Offensively, we didn't do enough to help ourselves, put our defense in some bad situations. We have to be able to sustain drives, especially in critical situations, and we didn't get that done. Uh, we got to go back and find some offense. I mean, we have to have some balance, and we have to be able to run it. We have to be able to throw it. I mean, that's a good defensive front that's been stopping people in the run game. So we have to go back and figure out how can we move the ball, stay on the field, and do the things that a good offense would do. Thought our defense hung in there for the most part. Obviously, that first half is not the way we want to play. Came fighting back in the second half, but it wasn't enough. So we got to figure out how can we play better offensively, and then obviously defensively. We got to minimize yardage and try to get teams behind the sticks.
Just offensively, what did you see, especially in the first half, that just wasn't clicking for you guys?
No, I mean, obviously they're playing with the sellout and stop the run, and that was my concern. You can if you know a team is just going to run the ball, you can sell out and stop the run. So they put us in they jumped in some barrel stuff, and then we had some situational stuff that we got stopped on fourth down. But we couldn't stay on the field. But we had penalties that put us behind the sticks, and that's just not how we can play football.
Expected to play Nevin this much tonight?
No, that was not the plan going into it. But again, if for some reason you can't get the run game going, you have to be able to have some type of balance. And Nevin, we put him in a tough spot in some situations. That sack fumble in the end zone is not his fault. That's just not a good call in that situation, third and 10. But I thought he made some nice plays. Obviously, they were coming after him pretty good. And so, I think he can grow from this performance as he continues with his development at the quarterback position.
This one's for Isaiah. In the second half, obviously you go in the second half down 21, but the second half the defense really played well and you guys created a lot of turnovers. What changed for you guys at halftime?
Just it doesn't matter what the offense is doing. We want to get them the ball back as many times as possible, keep them on the field. So we just looked at it as another opportunity to show what our defense is made of.
Take us through the fumble recovery there. When you saw it and what you saw in front of you, which looked like a lot of nothing.
For sure. My teammate, DeMont Taylor, he got through pretty clean. He got a clear hit on him, punched the ball out. It fell out. I ran down on it, picked it up. My other teammate, C.J. Brown, he made a nice block for me on the tackle there, and just green grass.
This one's for Nevin. Obviously, first real action here at the college level. What was your first impression of it, and how do you think you did?
Yeah, it was definitely faster, but my coaches and my teammates going against these guys every day has really gotten me prepared for this moment. I know I made some mistakes, but I think, like Coach said, this was definitely a learning opportunity for me, and yeah.
What was your reaction when you found out you were going in? When you were going in?
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, the coaches have prepared me for this moment. I've been getting reps with the twos and the ones a little bit here and there. So, and I got told by Coach E yesterday that I was going to get on the field. So I just had to mentally prepare myself, and I was ready to go in, and I just wanted to show what I could do.
Coach, what have you seen of Nevin in practice? The last couple of weeks that made you want to elevate him and give him this chance?
No, I mean, he's a guy that's come in here from day one and been a leader, been like a sponge, learning offense and everything that we doing with our system. And then you see him execute against, the defense and the plays that he's able to make and the throws that he's able to make. We felt like he's really took a step forward over the last 4 weeks to give himself a chance. I mean, listen, he's a true freshman, and I think he has a lot of upside, and he's got to learn and grow from this experience. And if he learns and grows from this experience, I think he has a chance to be a very good quarterback. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. But the one thing I've been so impressed with him is he doesn't flinch. That's the sign of a good quarterback when they don't flinch under pressure, and he's not going to flinch. He's going to go back to the drawing board. I'm sure he's going to go back to practice next week and have a great week of practice. But he's poised under fire, and he was under a lot of fire today, and he didn't panic. Even the pick at the end of the game, was. The receiver has to see that coverage a little bit differently to help the quarterback out. When you got a young quarterback, everybody else has to play better around him so he can do his job. But like I said, he's very smart, very disciplined, and I think he'll continue to grow and move forward.
Coach, is this going to be the choice, him and Lynch, the rest of the season, you think, right now with 3 games left?
Yeah, I mean, we got to go that direction. Obviously we've had some injuries. That's no secret, but we feel like those 2 guys will give us a good chance to win. We got to find the right mixture and balance. Obviously, it's hard to play multiple quarterbacks, but at the same time, we got to be able to find some offense and find what these guys do well and let them go out there and execute.
You cut it to 6 in the fourth quarter. I mean, you felt you could get over the hump, and take the lead sometime?
No, I thought we had a good situation there. Obviously, they had a good punt. It's that in between, right? The ball dropped at the 8. When do you secure the ball? So it goes to the 1. Obviously, we're in a backed up situation with a true freshman quarterback. That's not ideal. So we got to figure out how we can help guys execute. But we had opportunities in this game. They did the fake field goal. We had a guy there. You got to make a play on the ball. They scored 7 there. We had opportunities, but the thing that's most upsetting is the penalties. We went into the game understanding that this referees throw a lot of penalties, so we got to be disciplined with everything we do, and we wasn't disciplined with some of those penalties.
So you knew this crew was going to have a quick hand. I mean,
No, they averaged like 23 penalties a game, so we knew that going into the game, and we talked about it all week. But then you can't do anything extra after the play, and that's on us. We take full responsibility. That's on me as the head coach to be disciplined. We had 9 penalties; they had 10, so they were obviously under their average. But for us, that's way too many penalties with the way that we have to play football.
What do you think the game plan will be like with these final 3 games now that the team has fallen out of eligibility for a bowl?
Yeah, I mean, for us, we still got to continue to move forward. And like I said, we're going to try to play our best 3 games, the last 3 games of the season. There's guys that's playing, with the understanding that, this is an opportunity for you to go out there and show what you got for the team and for the program moving forward.